Unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Well, a lot of guys deserve credit for Henry Cerrito's evolution. Alan Byers, his boxing coach, Santino DeFranco, has really... Man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
Good right here.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in the high crotch. That was a slick transition.
I need you to scramble.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Looking for the trip here in the clinch, but great balance by him to avoid it.
Nice combination.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Sneaky head kick.
Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt. Hook to the head, lands flush there by Sandhagen. Quick entry here. Oh!
What a fantastic takedown. There it is, now he's running out. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Now he's got a good body position, yup. Yes, smart adjustment, yup.
Remain in the round. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
It's work. He started.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands with a hand. Oh! Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Cejudo's got him.
That'll do it! gets the win by way of...
It done. It was amazing to watch.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, big matchup in front of Kai Kara-France tonight as we get to the early round action here. He has reeled off set.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to reach.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Oh!
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
These guys throwing early. Big right hand.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Kara-France is...
He hurt him.
Oh, so now he's taunting his opponent a moment after he gets whacked in the mouth.
Yeah, he's doing that because he got whacked in the mouth, like you said.
Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Well, fear is not a factor for this striker. Coming out swinging early as we expected. Everything being thrown with fight-ending intent.
He throws everything so hard. When he said to us, when we talked to him earlier in the week, he goes, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't care if I can take it down, as long as I get to put some leather on the guy that I'm fighting before.
Kara-France's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Circling to his right. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Kara-France. Back to his feet. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks.
Connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
What a fight! Another hurt man.
Oh! 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen. He's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't going to get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
Big punch landed.
That's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lands another kick to his punch.
Johnny hurt bad. He's hurting really, really bad now. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward. Hurt bad. You didn't like that right hand.
So at this point, with this type of swelling, you could argue a stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No, it would not be out of question, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. This guy has been battered, he's been bruised, and if you don't stop it for the swelling, you stop it to make sure he doesn't take any more damage.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a...
Take someone out. I'm up to take someone out. I'm up to take someone out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. How will Gilbert Durinho Burns choose to proceed? At times in certain matchups, he's had these verbal guarantees like no takedowns, right? Even if that's the path of least resistance. This is a fighter's fighter, absolutely loves to strike. Even though, of course, he's one of the more world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners on this roster, top to bottom.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. His misses are entertaining. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Machado Gary's strike attempt there is blocked.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Back to the feet now. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Gilbert Durinho Burns!
Oh, my goodness.
See it on the top. Where the top artist now in
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempt. Body shot did his opponent.
That shows you the power, and the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now it's got
Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
Like that.
Both of these guys are trying to finish.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon. You heard him again.
Oh, big diving punch to the head.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Doing work with the jab there.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Back to his feet. Under 90 seconds now to go in round one. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Topuria's lower jaw now starting to show signs of strength.
Oh, he hurt him again. That one landed clean.
Oh, big left hand. Big up. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Massive shot. Oh, no.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, you kick the move in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're walking, you're bad.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, huge left.
Left hook, right hand.
Oh! Clipped him with the right hand there.
I mean, these guys are let it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at. Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Crazy numbers, round one. And he lands a knee. Pop's eye is closing up.
He got hurt again. Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Nice shot there, DC. He is officially won.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skate.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Might get the TKO here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Manel Kape's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Manel Kape's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Nice.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Kape. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He's hurt bad.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area. For the opponent, he's got to get that head moving on an X. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Big strikes continue to land. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guy.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Cobb gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. Oh, and he lands again. Well, this striker knows one direction, that is forward. He knows one style, that is aggressive, and that's exactly what we've seen tonight.
Yes, every intent of overwhelming every guy he steps into the octagon with, and he's doing that up to this point. Oh, he just hurt him.
Big right hand lands. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovers. Now he's got to make clear with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Big shot to the head.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nice uppercut.
more strikes to the head.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Connected with a solid punch right there. And just misses with that big right hand.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early in offense tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn signifying...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. And he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Just connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Deep Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that...
steps in.
Holy smokes.
What a fight. Getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Grind for the night to the morning, pounding the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. That's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off. Back to work with the cameras working as hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. Working as hard as it get. Put in my name and submit. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. Put it 100%. My last breath, my last breath. My last breath, my last breath. You won't see me until my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. My last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. Put it 100%. Yeah, wake up and get to this way.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, Thug Rose Namajunas ready to go here. Round one. Trevor Whitman firmly in her corner. And might be a little bit of a feeling out process here tonight. She's not afraid to see what's coming back before registering her attack. Rose Namajunas in another big one tonight. Man, these women not wasting any time and both realizing a lot of success offensively.
It's a great fight. It looks like it belongs in a video game.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Oh!
Oh, right hand.
Oh, with authority the body.
Uppercut. Big right hand.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. The guard's high enough.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around the huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now. Connection fire there. We see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Big right hand there.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. Janji Dover's eye now closing up. Oh, she's trying to connect on the overhand left. Not there. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, great block there. All right, so here we are deep into this fight now, and you can see the frustration out of the corner that their pupil, at least to this point, she hasn't attempted to see the takedown.
They know who she is. They've trained her. They've seen her.
Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast out. Take a bow. The night's over. Oh, nice takedown. Yep. Now we're going.
Big right hand. All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown.
Oh, my goodness, she hurt her again.
With a huge win tonight, Thug Rose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early go. Rock'em sock'em out of the chute here. Oh, she landed a huge left hook there. Oh, punches and bunches. So more output, at least in the early going. Yan Xiaonan's, oh!
There it is again.
Oh, this could be over soon. Oh, big knee. Back to the knee. Oh, big left hook there.
They're running her back.
She's getting up, yep. Oh, nice body shot.
She sees the head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very bad.
Nice counter left there.
What a fight.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had... Oh, my goodness. Back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides.
Now we're just going to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, she's hurt her here. Xiaonan's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Just that.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a...
Plenty ways get rich, plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamonds stretched up like a paper. I love me a snake in the grass. Pile up the cheese like a grass.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go, folks. The noise in this arena is absolutely deafening as we get ready for the strawweights. They are Rose Namajunas and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And when people talk about the most memorable moments we've had in the booth, I would say top of the list, UFC 217. Bud Rose broke through and beat Joanna for the belt.
You know, I was just thinking of that when you were talking about the moments, because I remember sitting there, and it was one of the greatest night of fights of all time, but I can't say for sure that that moment Rose Namajunas landed that shot that put Jędrzejczyk down wasn't the biggest. She was so sure of herself that she can get the job done at the time when Jędrzejczyk looked unbeatable. But for Joanna, it's all about getting back. If you know anyone that holds a grudge, you know it's this young lady. Tonight she intends to deal with Rose Namajunas in the most brutal way that she can imagine.
All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively.
Big power shot there. Well, she has come out guns blazing tonight. You know she's got an aggressive style. That's exactly what we've seen thus far.
She's a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
She is a sharpshooter in the highest order. Every time she steps in the octagon, she's looking to finish the fight as fast as she can.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
And doing work with the jab.
Beautiful body kick land. Another big body kick land.
She blocked the punch. 2 minutes now to go. Tags her with the uppercut. So just over 20 total strikes. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent Well, a bloody mess it is not.
Oh, another one.
Namajunas' shot is blocked. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook. Oh, man, it's really hard to watch at this point.
Still standing. She's still standing. She's got to get on the right. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, right to the face, so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep it. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed. All right, 5 minutes down. Here we go with the start of round 2. Rose Namajunas versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Beautiful little hook.
Jędrzejczyk's cheek is just pouring blood.
Gotta keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Gotta look for the finish. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, big left.
Shot going on right here.
Just misses with a left hook there. We might get a stoppage here. And that'll do it. Rose Namajunas finishes the job.
Oh my goodness.
So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. Namajunas putting it all together here tonight. She put everything into that now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the reward of her hard work.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are trading strikes, and both are landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat action. We expected it to be good. These women are delivering. Oh, uppercut.
Big head kick. Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combination. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Well, Namajunas' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Just out of range with that right hook.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Oh, this one could be over soon. Huge knee to the body. That'll soften her up. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Man, she just continues to eat shots right on that cut. There you see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
This is crazy round of fight.
Oh, Trevor Whitman's got to like that. Beautiful combination from Rose Namajunas.
Rose Namajunas is so solid. I mean, she's so good with her footwork. She knows how to set traps. She's a phenomenal striker and one of the best female fighters in the UFC's history.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to...
Well, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack.
She's a lot of trouble, John. She's going to have to be so smart to reach the final bell. What a massive strike from the top. Huge shots going on right here.
Well, this was the expectation that this fight would be an absolute war. It has delivered, and both won of them. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the... All right, here we go, folks. The start of round two. Thug Rose Namajunas and Rose Namajunas.
Ready.
All right, our next round is underway, and if you're a UFC fan and this is your first live event after a round like we just saw, you feel like this is the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
This is the greatest.
That weapon all night. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for her, and she finally...
Holy smokes! Unbelievable. Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so here's the oncoming force at welterweight, Ian Machado. Gary getting ready for round one. A lot of different ways that he can attack in this particular matchup. He actually told us on Thursday he feels like his grappling might rule the day, but this man is a striker at heart, as well-rounded as he may be. Gotta think that his long-range weapons are going to be a big part of the arsenal in the game plan here tonight. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Nice job by him defensively there.
At what point do you adjust and see these head kicks landing over the top?
Kick lands. Oh, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson lands. Beautiful to watch him just measure that shot and land it with such ease. He really shows you the repetitions he has as a lifelong striker. Back and forth we go. now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Oh, big head kick there. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, he just missed on that overhand left. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
The kick is there to the body.
He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Throwing that jab, no good. Single leg takedown. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
He's going to tag off on here.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
1 minute now to go in round one. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Final seconds here. Bell, the round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to...
I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. And back to his feet. Stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just...
I ain't just here for the moment, grind for the night to the morning, pound on the pavement and hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done, that's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no days off, back to work when the camera on. As hard as I get, put in my name and submit, put it 100%, put it 100%. Put in my name and submit, put it 100%. I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me until my last breath, I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. My last breath, 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 I'll leave it all.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one. You know she has a massive advantage in reach. We'll see how that flows into her strategy. Prevailing wisdom is she'll try to keep her opponent on the end of that jab here tonight and keep her fighting on the outside. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up. Big left hand lands upstairs. Shot is blocked there by Namajunas.
Real nice boxing land.
Ricci gets caught by the straight punch. And they're exchanging leather early. entry.
Great single entry. Great taste of that punch. Taking it for a ride.
Nicely done. 3 minutes to go.
High-level grappling on display here.
She's got the head trap now. Guillotine choke coming. Oh, she's looking for that submission. It's tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. In the half guard.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Ricci. Right into side control. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Baby Shark's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, huge right hand!
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. But we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Oh, connecting with a series of punches here. She has most definitely found her range. Sniff that one out as she blocks the kick. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters. And there you go, again, half guard.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, if you're watching her compete for the first time, you're wondering if the commentators know what they're talking about. We told you all about her ground game, her BJJ credentials, and yet not a single takedown attempt this round.
Not one attempt. You know, you can tell me a lot of things in the build to a fight. But if you'd have told me she would not have attempted a takedown, I would have called you a liar right to your face. To this point, she has not even level changed. She is fighting a different type of fight tonight, one that we have not seen from her in the octagon before.
Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Well, she has had a steady diet of jabs and other strikes, and now her face is really starting to swell.
Her face is...
She's wobbly now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. It's going to end the night. Quick entry to get on a single.
Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter.
All right, referee steps in here, and I think it's the right time to do so. He's going to call on the doctor to look at that swelling around the eye. We'll see if she is allowed to stay in this fight.
She wants to fight, but I don't know if she's going to be able to continue. There's a lot of swelling around that eye.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Right in the right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Oh, she's hurt. She's hurt bad. Big knee to the body.
Ricci's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense.
She closes the distance and gets it out.
Oh!
She's hurting bad.
Oh, she landed a quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the outside to a high box.
Ricci's in half guard. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up with some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
She's going for the rear naked choke here.
Oh, she's got it deep. She's advancing.
Oh, she got out.
She got out, and now she's in a dominant position herself.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Oh, she got out, champ.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and it's...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Well, Namajunas is cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh, big knee behind.
There it is again. Look at it.
Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow.
Oh, nice knee.
Namajunas' knee strike is blocked. Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it.
Nice. Another one.
So she's holding on to her heel. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.